I had the 1948, I believe, Stanley Matthews rookie card, and then I bought the 1931 Disney card. That was officially my oldest card. I'm about to buy my newest oldest card, which is a 1927 hand-cut Grove King of Clubs card, which looks really cool. I'm buying it because I work in a casino. It's a Hall of Famer. It's a 1927, and it's got a great price on it, so I'm about to pick this card up.
With the Bowman era all the way through the mid-70s.
Okay.
We've sold a bunch of 70s stuff. They're getting more popular now because of the baby boomers.
If you had to pick 2 or 3 players to start with, who would you start? Other than, like Mickey Mantle, of course, but who are some of the players that you would start with?
Deceased Hall of Famers.
Deceased Hall of Famers?
Right.
Okay.
Jackie Robinson's prices shot up 3 times what I used to this year after they had Jackie Robinson Day.
Okay.
Hank Aaron cards, because he passed,
yes.
His cards shot up. Just follow the deceased Hall of Famers. Same thing happened with Bob Gibson cards.
Okay, so Willie Mays, of course, still alive. Nobody's wishing anything bad on him, but Willie Mays is somebody that I'm looking for. And Ted Williams. I like Ted Williams cards too.
Got to spend some time with Ted Williams.
I just think Ted Williams stuff, from what I've noticed just in the little bit of vintage that I've been doing, tends to be underpriced in comparison to some of the other superstars for what he did for baseball, or what he did, his accomplishments.
I was fortunate to spend some time with him when he was touring, signing at shows. I bought him a bottle of booze one night. The next day he goes, "That's good booze." He had one of the deepest voices of any major leaguer, booming voice. Warren Spahn was my favorite player growing up.
The card I had as a kid that was like older than a 1960 card was a Warren Spahn. And back then, I didn't necessarily know who the player was. I just remember having an old card as a kid. You automatically thought it was valuable because it was old. And this is in the mid to late 80s for myself. But having a card from the late 50s was like, oh man, I got the oldest card in the neighborhood. And it didn't even really matter who was on it, but I do remember it being Warren Spahn.
He still holds the record for the winningest left-handed pitcher.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Was it 373 wins? How many was it?
363.
363. Oh, it's pretty close.
And he spent a lot of time in the war, so he lost a couple of years in the war.
Yeah.
The one thing he did is he played well into his 40s. A lot of people didn't.
All right, so we've been searching for a Mike Schmidt O-Pee-Chee rookie card in any decent grade. My aunt actually sent me to the show looking for this for my uncle. We found one here, and I'm going to get a good deal on this. I'm happy I found this, and we're going to pull a deal right now. It's going to give it to me for $5 1/4. I'm really happy that I stumbled upon this card. I'm so glad we stopped here to pick this up.